Hi there, my name is Tracy. Thank you so much for joining me today here at the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel. Today I have for us a Lighting the Way episode for the Yankee Pistachio Latte candle. I'm going to talk about the label, show you the wax and wicks, give you my cold impressions, share those scent notes with you, and then I'll go out and burn it for at least 2 or 3 burns, and then come back and give you insight using my candle performance rubric and share with you what I found about burn quality, scent quality, throw, and talk about the aesthetics of the label when it's lit. So this candle is a part of Yankee's Italy series. This is one of 4. All of them have this sort of tile design on the label. This one has what looks like kind of some floral patterns. Goes all the way around. It's a wraparound. And then it has a little vignette, and this one is of a cafe. So you've got some what looks like Roman buildings in the background with a little pistachio latte on a cafe table. Very reminiscent of what it's like in Europe when you get a coffee and you sit outside. So really cute label. Has the classic Yankee kind of brushed stainless steel lid, and the wax on this is appropriate pistachio green. And then you have 2 relatively thin wicks that are ropey. The scent notes on this, now Yankee always does 3 different levels of scent notes. Their top notes are almond milk and crushed pistachio, middle notes are marshmallow, coconut milk, and sugar, and their base notes are amber, musk, and sugared vanilla. This is just a beautiful, nutty, creamy gourmand pistachio. I will say this is not a latte. Lattes have coffee. There is no coffee note in this. I don't get anything. I did talk about, with my initial haul video, I'll go ahead and link that description below. I did talk about the sign in the store that says it smells like a Roman coffee shop. I don't agree. It does not. There's no coffee in here. And I want there to be because it is called a latte, which by definition has coffee in it or espresso. So I'm thinking of the other pistachio candles that are on the market. Obviously, I haven't burned this one yet, but just on cold impression, I feel like there's a lot. There's the pistachio in toasted vanilla, or is it toasted pistachio and vanilla? I'll put a picture of it up here, from Bath & Body Works that came out last fall. We have the new Luscious Pistachio from Goose Creek. We have the Pistachio Milk and Honey, that's the White Barn candle from Bath & Body Works. I would say that the Bath & Body Works Pistachio Milk and Honey and the Luscious Pistachio candle from Goose Creek kind of fill a niche for people who might be more interested in fragrances that lean more body care. This one, along with the toasted pistachio and vanilla from Bath & Body Works from last fall, would lean more towards someone who's interested in a gourmand. This is a straight up foodie candle. It's rich, it's creamy, it's sweet, and I don't smell anything that's inedible or like lotiony or body care-esque at all. So I'm interested to see how this smells on burn. I will go out, burn this at least twice, hopefully 3 or 4 times, give you some insight, show you some video of what it looks like when it's lit, and I'll come back here and assign it a final grade with my recommendations. All right, y'all, so I was a little bit torn on whether or not to include this candle in my coffee research series. I'm down to my 4th episode where I'm just looking at latte and mocha candles, but I can tell you that this does not have any coffee in it whatsoever. I know it's not noted, but I did notice that the signage at the store talks about it smelling like an Italian coffee shop, which makes me think it should have a coffee note in it, but it does not. So let's talk about the scent quality concerns that I have with this candle with regard to my candle performance rubric. So all I get from this candle, there's a whole bunch of notes that are listed on the Yankee website, but really all I get is almond milk and pistachio. The pistachio is very creamy, and I get the sense that there is some sort of like milk or creaminess to it. It's nutty, it's delicious, it's edible, it's beautiful. I think you could convince me that it is sweetened, so I think that sugar note that's listed or marshmallow might be appropriate. I don't get a super gooey marshmallow, but definitely like a sugared vanilla, which is listed. However, I don't get the amber, I don't get musk, and I am a little bit peeved that they called it a latte when a latte by definition includes espresso. So for that reason, I did assign this candle a B in terms of candle performance in the scent quality category. In terms of throw, this one is a lot like the lemon gelato one that I just reviewed. I feel like it does a pretty good job of filling out a small room, but it does struggle in an open concept space. I will say that wherever you put the candle, it's pretty strong and you can smell it. So if you had a central location in your open concept space, it might work better. I don't really have a good central location to put candles, but if you do, it might be more effective at spreading into an open space. But because it struggles to fill my area, I went ahead and gave this candle a B for throw. In terms of burn quality, this is an incredibly clean candle. There is no wax residue on the jar. I haven't seen any sooting. The flames haven't gotten out of control. The wax pool is completely clean. I have been trimming this one. I feel like the wicks have stayed pretty long, so I've been trimming them a bit as it's burning, and it's just been a phenomenal performer. So I did give it an A for burn quality. And then in terms of aesthetic, I also assigned it an A. I feel like it's lacking a little bit of uniqueness in the sense that all of the Hello Italy candles had that same tile design. But again, they have a unique vignette, and this one, although it's inauthentic, shows a pistachio latte on the front in the vignette that I just think is really adorable. And I also appreciate that they made the jar clear and appropriately colored the wax green, which makes me think of pistachio. I can tell that this was thoughtful and intentional, and the design feels very relevant to what the candle is. So I gave it an A in this category as well. Overall, this candle earned a B+, which is a 3.5 on a 4.0 scale. I will say that this is repurchase worthy. I don't know that I'll actually repurchase it just because I have so many pistachio candles right now. And speaking of so many pistachio candles, for those of you who are also into this fragrance family, I will say that this compares more to the toasted vanilla and pistachio candle from Bath & Body Works than it does, say, the pistachio milk and honey or the new luscious pistachio from Goose Creek. So if you are just looking for a creamy, edible pistachio scent, this is your go-to. It's delicious, and I don't think you will be disappointed. If you have any questions about this candle, go ahead and leave me a question in the chat below. I will gladly reply to the best of my ability. If you have this candle and want to share any insights, I would love that as well. I really enjoy building community in that space. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you appreciated this video, and if you are a new viewer and want to see more of my stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know when I'm releasing new content. And if you are a returning viewer, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you all and the support that you provide me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.